Swear to God, we are going to get through Redcliffe. No matter what, if I have to do flipping 8 live streams, I don't care. We are getting through it. Right. Okay, so we're back. I haven't progressed any further. I left you on an exciting cliffhanger there. I'll show you exactly where we are. If I go to the game. Right, we're here. We're at the, it's up to you, my friend. You know more about such things than I do, and it's your companion going into the Fade. The decision is yours. Apparently we have excellent connection. Fingers crossed, everybody. It seems to be lasting for about an hour and then just giving up. So, see if we can get this done in an hour. Right, okay. So, I'm going to give you some of my reasoning. Because the very first time I played this game, when I got to this bit, and it was like, oh, what are we going to do? This was my thought process, because remember, I didn't really know much about the Dragon Age universe at this point, so I didn't, this was the first one I'd done, so I hadn't been to the Circle Tower or anything, so I didn't really know that blood magic was that evil, to be honest. So, my thinking was this. If we let Jowan, I've just read what you put, common misconception. Well done, it was definitely you. Oh, for fuck's sake, what's the bloody stream telling me now? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain the smoothest streaming. As long as it fucking stays online, I don't give a shit. Stay online, internet, I swear to God. I will throw that router out of the window if I have to. I don't think that would help the situation, but it would make me feel better. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Hopefully it'll hold together. Right, yes. The first time I played this game, I got to this point. And my thought process was, because I wasn't playing as a mage, if we do the blood magic ritual, Morrigan is going to have to go into the Fade. Because I didn't have Win at the time, because this was the first one I'd done, and I ended up killing her, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, so I didn't have Win or anything like that. Morrigan would have to go into the Fade. And I was thinking, well, that's not really fair. I can't really expect Morrigan to risk her life going into the Fade on this blood magic ritual because I think it's the best thing to do. Right? And I did think it was the best thing to do, because like I said, I didn't really know anything about blood magic and it just, seemed the most logical course of action. But it just seemed wrong to expect Morrigan to go into the Fade to try and save this kid when, it's not really her problem. I've brought her here. It's my decision. I was making that decision on her behalf, and I didn't feel like I had the right to do that, which I know sounds a bit weird, because the other alternative is killing Connor, and I apparently did feel like I had the right to make that decision. But, asking about my internet provider. It's PlusNet, but it's not their fault. It's the internet in my area is just terrible. It's really bad. And I've failed to have fibre put in. Which is why I'm gonna get a mobile data router. I'm gonna get this fixed, I promise I am. Anyway, yes. So it just seemed to me that it was asking Morrigan to, in fact, not even asking, I'm just kind of assuming that she'll do it, felt wrong. And I don't know, that was my reasoning the first time I played this game, and I chose the option to kill Connor because I was just like, it just doesn't feel right. Right, just expecting Morrigan to go into bed, and she does actually disapprove. I think if you pick the blood magic option, and either, if you're playing a mage, you can go into the Fade, or you send Win into the Fade, I think Morrigan approves. But if you send her, she disapproves. Which I think is fair enough, because it just, I don't know. It felt wrong to me doing that, and yet killing Connor did, well, I mean, it did feel wrong, but yeah. So yeah, that was my reasoning when I first played this game, and I think that's going to be part of Dora's reasoning now. But also, the only experience she's really had with blood magic is the Circle Tower, where it did not go well. Let's say that. She doesn't know much about magic or magic rituals. So, like, you know, what's she supposed to... She's got nothing... She's got no base knowledge to base this decision on. Jowen's clearly a prick. I don't think that she particularly thinks much of him. She's fought abominations before, and as far as she knows, if it's an abomination, you have to kill it. That's her experience in the Mage Tower. North England is so exotic and far from civilization that it doesn't have an effective cellular network. You may be the first person in history to describe the Northeast as exotic. Hey, we have dolphins. That's our main selling point, you know. We have dolphins along our coastline. Yeah. That's what, when the southerners come up here, they always get their knickers in a knot over that. They go mad for the dolphins, man. Oh, man, when the dolphins are out in force. Oh, people just got... I mean, I've got a friend from London who moved up here years ago, and she's still never seen a dolphin, and she's devastated. She was like, I only came up here for the dolphins. Anyway. We've also got a lot of lovely national parks. We've got the darkest skies in Europe. Up at Kielder, which is about an hour and a half away from me. There's a big observatory there. Darkest skies in Europe, where you can go stargazing. There you go. Also the largest man-made forest in Europe. Or at least it was. I don't know whether it still is. It might have been surpassed by now. There's a reservoir with a village under it. Oh, we've got all sorts of stuff. We've got lots of castles, medieval market towns. Oh, man. Come to the northeast, we've got everything. Anyway, well, the dolphin's tasty. Fuck off, Fred. We don't kill the dolphins. Let's get back to Dragon Age. Right, okay. You could let us all kill him. Yes, I think from Dora's point of view, like, killing Connor is an option she knows will work. The whole Fade thing, dark rituals. You know, she's been in the Fade, and yes, she got to turn into... I just have to send Morrigan in. Morrigan's going to be pissed off about it. Do you really trust Morrigan to go in to save a child?